Let's talk about biking. We all learned to bike growing up, and it's just like the saying goes. It's kind of like riding a bike. Get it? Alright, bad joke. Anyways, bikers can be old or young, fast or slow, but in the end, they're all just annoying to drive past on the roads. Now, I wouldn't call myself a true member of the bike community, but I certainly have been around it for a while now. Alright, let's cue the storytelling music now. So when I was in middle school, I went on a few bike trips in the summer. I even went down the entire California coast one year. We hit a few drive-thrus along the way, and hey, there's me looking like a baby. It was fun, and I was biking every day, but I was never much a fan of the actual biking itself. Hey, look, whoa, we had some really nice views actually. Look how nice those views were. So in my senior year of high school, I interned at this bike shop in town. I didn't know anything about bikes, and honestly, I was probably pretty bad at my job. But I kept coming back every summer, and 4 years later, I can confidently say that I can now change a tire. I know, thank you. In all seriousness though, learning about different bikes and how they work has been a really fun experience over the years. Their complexity makes for a pretty good challenge when someone just comes in saying it's not working and you have to figure out what the problem is and how to find a solution. But with all that said, I still don't think I'm an expert mechanic. So naturally, I was pretty excited when we brought Chris on board.
Yo soy Chris.
Chris is from the Dominican Republic and was staying here for the summer. He didn't speak much English, so I had to rely on my high school Spanish classes to be able to talk to him. At first, we both had to pull up Google Translate pretty often just to figure out what we were trying to say. Then we graduated to a little cheat sheet of words like brake, gear, cable, cadena, manejar, herramienta. It didn't take long for us to get better at each other's language, and we actually got pretty good at having conversation.
Tu español. Me gusta más aquí, pero si hay que trabajar en algún lugar, se trabaja. No hay problema.
Started this video in July. And now I'm already moved in college, and it's September. This is one of my favorite stories I've had the pleasure of telling in the last couple of years, just because I think it showed me so much about kind of like what it is to be like human and what it is to, meet new people. You take this situation, you have me and Chris, people from different parts of the world. We speak different languages. We really don't have anything in common. And we've grown up with totally different lives. And here we are at this random bike shop just by chance. And we are able to kind of use biking as like a medium to just go beyond our cultural differences and stuff. And we're able to communicate and stuff and bond over this shared interest. And although it was all about biking for us, this video is like, the message is totally unrelated to biking. It's actually totally unique. You could have, different people could have the same kind of experience, but with a different medium. Like, you could bond over a love for music. You could bond over a love for some sport. But for me, this story happens to be about biking. And I was able to use that to kind of just see how people are able to come together despite totally different backgrounds and just get along. And I thought it was so cool. And this was one of the best summers ever. I loved being able to learn Spanish a bit better, teach a little bit of English, all while, working on bikes with Chris. And it was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And like I said, I love telling this story to people because I think it's just so wholesome and so unique. How many people can say they've done that? It's pretty awesome. So it was really fun. Little Easter egg for the viewers. This is a clip from a video about nothing that I made like a month ago. A little mosaic in North Creek, New York. Here is a piece of that mosaic with a little bike on it that I wake up to every morning as a constant reminder of that biking story I told you guys that one time. But it's not that deep though. It's not that cool. I was just kidding. It's actually pretty lame.